Big stars of the game have made the return to the front page of the leaderboard, led by Phil Mickelson, and he started right from the get-go with a birdie at the first. Look at Mickelson from behind the green at the sixth, a near impossible up and down, chips it in, and then for another birdie at the par 3 ninth. So Mickelson is out in 5 under 31 and zooming up the board for another birdie at the par 4 10th. Just filling it up, 3 straight birdies at that point. And this was just a moment ago as Mickelson tried to continue his surge up the leaderboard. 7-iron at the par 3 14th, 208 yards. And he has just been razor sharp working on a 7-under round.
Downhill from about 12 feet. Doesn't do much. May drift ever so slightly to his right.
So Mickelson to stay at 11 under. Seems like he's rounding into form here at the par 5 15th, and Mark Rolfe.
And the fairway runs out at 332 yards here at 15.
Mark, he seems to be hitting more fairways today. That's why it's so many under par. I think one of the main reasons.
The swing looks really good, Johnny. Totally under control. Phil Mickelson has decided to go ahead and play. There are players on the green up ahead, so obviously he does not think he can reach. Sort of a low, lazy kind of swing, and well positioned. He showed a lot of patience thus far this week, Johnny.
He's going to need to spin.
Okay. So Phil Mickelson with about 4 feet for his birdie. He's got a 1-shot lead. Can he make it 2? We've seen a number of putts from this place on the green. The tendency, if it was going to miss, has been on the right side of the hole today. Not Phil, that is a good 4. So Phil Mickelson at the birdie at 15 regains his lead in Houston.
This hit very high. This is left of the hole.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Yep, very well played. That's a nice uphill putt.
It is a little into the green, so slower than it looks. Pretty predictable, Gary.
Yeah, we see it all the time there, John. No doubt about it.
Guys are going to really putt. Watch out.
All right, Mickelson. Tap in par at 16. Phil Mickelson on the left-hand side of the tee. You would think that he was trying to play some sort of cut shot for him to fit the dog leg left. And he's done it nicely.
Hole cut left, deep in the green there. I would think this is a place for his high cut.
Didn't like it.
It's not cutting. This ball exactly is drawing to the very right side of the green.
That is a long way from the hole and on the wrong level. So difficult putt there.
President Bush in the background gave him the trophy. President Bush was here earlier this week as we go to 17.
And the lengthy birdie putt for Phil Mickelson on the way, and that is very well done from a putt of had to be at least 60 feet. Par putt for Mickelson. Here's an unbelievable stat. Mickelson, his 7th start here. Best finish, a 23rd.
And this is drawing left to right, and this looks to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it would have been good at 18th hole Wingfoot if bones would have been a little stronger.
I was thinking of the same thing, Johnny.
It's a pretty good looking shot if the distance is right.
It's pretty good, Raj.
That's a heck of a round of golf right there. 17 greens in regulation and one he missed. He chipped it in, so that's about as good as Phil has played in a long time.
Well, Johnny, his fans have been waiting a long time for moments like this, especially with Augusta looming next week. We take a look from overhead.
And you see that ball pretty straight, maybe a baby draw, and just ideal right underneath the hole.
This to tie the course record 63. There's one more round to go here in Houston, but Mickelson has served notice that he should be a factor again not only here tomorrow for this title,
but he needs to close it out in good fashion tomorrow.
he has been magical around these greens at Redstone, and this is how he started the day with his third at the first. So Mickelson comes out of the gates with a birdie, then Mickelson for birdie at the 7th to get to 14 under and stay within shouting distance of Verplank. Out to the 9th. Verplank has already hit just over the back of the green. So this is a 4-iron for Mickelson on the 246-yard par 3.
Good shot there. Longest par 3 on the card, and a nice hole high shot with a downhill putt. This is very makeable, Roger.
Yeah, this is virtually the same putt.
It'll come towards us and then go back the other way. Looking pretty good.
Looking really good.
I had a feeling he was saying, yes, sir. I love downhill putts like that. You just get them going and let the gravity be your friend. They just cruise right on in. Pretty surprised with the driver here.
It's not necessary, John. It's aggressive.
He likes it.
Yeah, that's a good one here. Beautiful.
Yes, he's had trouble with this hole in the past. Even those right bushes. I remember, I think it was last year.
Give you an idea of the distance advantage here for Mickelson. 48 yards longer than Verplank on this drive.
He's carried it perfectly.
And that's what you can do when you get that little short flip wedge in your hands. So Mickelson in line for another birdie. Both these guys are filling it up. 6 birdies between them.
And while we were away, Phil Mickelson's tee shot at 11 with a fairway medal.
He was aiming way left, Mark, off the tee.
Well, then he hit it where he was aiming, and that ball bounces 40 feet in the air off the cart path. Now it's back on the path and on the fairway side. Roger, any shot that has come from this angle that has gone past the hole at all has come close to or gone in the water.
Well, this is going right at the hole.
Wow, what a shot by Mickelson. He will leave himself at 9 feet for a birdie 3. Mickelson for a 3. So he moves into a temporary tie with Verplank, who you remember still has a par putt left.
He could knock this on, right, Gary?
Oh, I think he's got the length to do it, sure. Just a matter of hitting it straight enough.
Well, he's hit it very high. And it's going at the right center of the green.
Well, will it bounce up? It does. Gets it onto the front portion of the green. Won't leave an easy putt down through that low area. And Mickelson with the lengthy putt for an eagle.
And that last part of the putt.
This is all about the speed.
Gotta
Get it
go.
right.
Gotta go.
Set that putt into the green, Gary.
Yeah, especially the last part coming up that slope.
Gary, this is quite a birdie run for Mickelson. Already 15 birdies in the last 29 holes if you date back to his 9 birdie performance yesterday in the course record tying 63.
Yeah, and this is for 4 in a row. And he's got it. Mickelson to 18 under par.
And this going at the very, very left side of the green, drawing just slightly. Well, just short and left, but reasonable angle there.
Yes, it is, Roger. Let's see if he can get it up and down for 5 in a row. Most consecutive birdies that Phil has ever made in a PGA Tour event. 7
Favorite
in Las
shot.
Vegas.
Chip and run is not his favorite shot.
But he'll have a chance for 5 in a row. 5 in a row to 19 under.
Hitting a lot of little baby fades on the practice tee, which would be perfect for this fade hole location for him.
Go Butler!
I wonder if that started too far left or not.
This hit really high, drawing a little bit right of the hole.
So he went with a different shot selection there, but it's a good shot.
Well, looked like he was going to keep it going.
Cutting it. This will be really good, Mark.
Yes, it is, Roger. That is a beauty. 332 yards to the end of that fairway, so he hit it about 325. Beautiful spot.
And you wonder what makes Mickelson so popular. It's not all of his flamboyant play. It's the little things he does, like you just witnessed there as he made his way up to the tee.
This hit very high, just left of the hole. This is killed.
Carried it 270 yards and lands softly and ends up hole high. So Phil Mickelson, who already has a one-stroke lead with a chance for eagle at 15. Phil Mickelson for an eagle to get to -21.
It's going to miss on the left as well.
And that was carrying just a little too much pace. This for a birdie.
Wow, that could be important in about an hour.
That was his fourth three-putt of the week at an inopportune time. But
Mickelson on the tee.
This hit very high, starts a little right of the hole. It's going right at it.
Oh, almost jumps in the hole.
There's the mark of a guy that's won 38 tournaments to have that, happen on the hole before and then come back with this shot, which could have gone on the hole.
Yes, it could, Johnny, on this first bounce, right about here.
Oh man, what a shot!
Phil Mickelson, little hiccup at 15, comes right back at the very next with a great tee shot and a perfect putt. Well, this is another one, just as he did yesterday. He's gone to the far left-hand side of the tee, so Raj looks like he's trying to play that little fade.
Is that going left?
That's going to the left, yes.
That one.
Gal.
Well, he's left-handed and it's sitting up.
Yeah, that's a good break. That was an aggressive swing.
This is a good-looking shot, just a little left of the hole.
And safely into the center of the green, a little below the hole. Have to putt up a slope, but no problems for Phil Mickelson. Pretty predictable, but a good putt. Well, he's actually adjusted his stance ever so slightly. Okay.
You talked about an honorable thing to do.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice sportsmanship, no doubt about it.
That's almost crazy that he did that.
Just going down the left. It's coming back a little bit. This should be very good.
Yeah, he's got his A game today and yesterday. Definite A's, 2 days in a row. First time I could say that in a long time.
9 under yesterday. He's got a 7 under round going today.
See where he starts it, Roger.
Well, this is going a little deep, it looks.
Real deep.
Wow.
Bounds over some of the gallery.
That is a crazy miss club. Either that or he's awful excited to be here in Houston and winning.
I can't hit 9.
He's like, Jim's like going, knowing him, he'll probably throw it on the green a little deeper. Let's check it up.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He nearly did it again.
That other shot you're explaining is for the rest of the field. For his 39th career win of him.
To be a winner again as he heads to Augusta with the possibilities of a 4th green jacket.
Well, that was a fun ride for everybody involved. It's just nice to see Phil hit those shots. It was a beautiful little pitch shot there at the last hole. And just a lot of good vibes heading to Augusta. You see, he's pretty emotional about this win.
And I think it has a lot to do with it coming here in Houston.
I think you're right.
Dr. Buchholz has been following him around. Others from the staff in the hospital that have been so good to his family. He described Tom Buchholz. He said, that guy helped us through some of the toughest times we've ever gone through as a family. And it's got to feel good to get a win again and do it here in Houston.